cannon hums a whisper in the dark. Eyes burn through me, I feel the spark. Pressure rises, turbulence below. A scream cuts the air, it's time to go. Blood on the seat, hands too clean. A guilty shadow falls between. Fingers point like knives unsheathed. A crime born of flight or a web deceived. I swear I never touched the flame, but how do you explain the frame? The lullaby, the rising sun. Shadows cast one but not the one. Accusations swirl in the air unknown. Caught in a storm I didn't condone. You think I'm guilty while fear is soaring, but this wasn't my murder in the morning. A stewardess whispers, fear in her breath. Someone's here who's marked for death. Eyes dart left, suspicion right. A locked room soaring into the night. Evidence is thin, but judgment's quick. I feel the weight, it's making me sick. Clenched fists, a broken seat. I try to speak, my words deplete. The hourglass spills with every glance. Trapped between fate and circumstance. No trail of smoke, no gun in hand, but they tighten the noose as we hit the land. Accusations drown out the wind. Innocence fades as the lights grow dim. I'm sinking fast as the clock is roaring, and I'm caught in the murder in the morning. Eyes on the ground as wheels touch down. Metallic sighs from this captive town. All the words I never got to say, now buried in the runway's gray. Truth is a cage when the doors are ajar. Who do you trust when the end's not far? No fingerprints, but here I stand, judged before I ever land. In the silence, lies take flight. The innocent drown in the absence of light. No mercy found in this airborne trial. Accused by whispers, denied a smile. Accusations spin like blades in the dark. I never found a killing spark, but their minds are set, there's no ignoring. Now they tie me to murder in the morning. Up here truth is weightless, a breath that never lands. I fight against the tether, but I'm bound by unseen hands. 1,000 miles above the ground where justice has no sound. It's not the fall that breaks you, but the silence that surrounds. The flight is over, the sentence clear, but I'm still flying, drowning in fear. The clouds outside look like chains. Innocence doesn't leave stains. I scream, but no one hears my cry. You can't prove the truth when it's buried in the sky. No wings to fly, no ground to stand, just a ghost they've held in hand. Accusations linger like an endless refrain. My pleas for mercy let me to stay. Now they're certain, I hear them imploring, that I was the one with murder in the morning. descends, but the truth's still high. I'm left alone beneath the quiet sky. My name will fade, but the story won't die. A crime unsolved, and I don't know why. The sun will rise and the world keeps turning, but I'll carry the weight of blood in the morning. In the morning.
Hello, hello, hello! It's me. Have you missed me? Of course you've missed your favourite neighbourhood Bernie. Hell, we've even got an oracle jacking off to his favourite... Yeah, you can tell I've not been at this for a while. How are you doing tonight? And why is my list not updated? Because well, we're off to a good start. My bot just crashed. That'll be why nothing fucking updated. Technical difficulties. How are you doing today, Oracle? No, not the config file. Why do you keep coming up with the config file? You got your bloody Wi-Fi back yet? Don't mind me, I'm just trying to get everything up and running again because apparently nothing wants to work anymore. I have no idea why. Right, what's not connected? That is not connected. Okay, good, we're up and running again. Ugh, that was weird. Good news, but so. Things have been alright for me. I'm kind of all fortnighted out now that I've done pretty much every quest that I can do, including the hidden quests. And I started work, my new job recently as well, so the last week in particular I've just been focusing on that, and I've got to go back tomorrow to do more because I don't normally stream on Sundays, so yeah, yay. But here, let me give you a wee shout out, Oracle, because you need one. Well, you don't need one, but you're getting one.
GG's, bots. Bots.
He's not bitter at all, ladies and gentlemen. Not bitter at all. I'm so out of Fortnite, I'm downloading COD now. Okay, I'm not quite that bad, but I'm pretty damn close at times. Anyway, as last we left things, we had a murder on board of airplane, and, well, we got accused of the murder. We've not yet proven her innocence, but we also don't yet know who's the guilty party. Anyway, time to continue on. Yeah, turn for there. Congrats on the new job. Well, thank you. To be honest, the job's a piece of piss, but it's good paying as well, so that's the main thing. So apparently, even though it's a murder scene, where we could just walk around freely. Because of course we can. You're the guilty one. Says the man with his dick in his hands. I know that once we had landed, I'm supposed to let the local police take over. And thanks to Miss Tenero and Miss Meal, I was able to preserve the crime scene. Yes, Miss Tenero is the one that kind of knows what the hell is going on, and Miss Meal is, the sleepy busty one. That's probably the nice way of putting it. But I just can't shake it. I wasn't able to talk with Miss Tenero in private. So I'm left wondering just what she was up to. Why did she do what she did? I'll be honest, it's been about 3 weeks since we played this. I can't even fucking remember. Also, shout out to the fact that the flight to London's cancelled, I just noticed. How did you know it's in my hands and not my mouth? You're talking. There must be a way for me to continue my investigation. Oh, God, I know that music. Oh, anyone who's never played the original Phoenix Wright games may not know this music, but anyone who has played them, especially the second one, oh, you're gonna know it. Franziska von Karma. And she still has her fucking whip. It was hell for 2 weeks without Wi-Fi. Yeah, how did... What happened with the Wi-Fi? How the hell was it out for so long? I go where I'm needed. You mean you go where your whip will reach? Yeah, Franziska von Karma. The daughter of my mentor, Manfred von Karma. She, like myself, is a prosecutor. And quite a dangerous one at that. Yep, some things never change. It's quite frustrating, actually. I had hoped to exact my revenge on you at a different venue. Well, you haven't, so there, deal with it. But I'll have to take what I can get. I never thought I'd see the day. You still haven't seen the day, my dear. When a disciple of the House of Von Karma would become a criminal, have you no shame? That's rich coming from the daughter of the man who literally was a murderer. Yeah. I heard all about the murder over the police radio from the captain himself. Because you're just, you know, big buddies like that. You waited for the victim on the first floor and then beat him to death. Except, no, I didn't, because I didn't beat anyone. I suppose I should reserve judgment until after I've investigated this for myself. You think? Didn't have money to pay for it. That'll be why then. I'll be honest, when I saw a goodbye stream, I was thinking, wait a minute, is he quitting streaming? Is it something more sinister? I was like, I didn't know what to make of it. I can put your arrest on hold until then. Oh, shut the fuck up. I don't need a lecture on how to perform my duties from you of all people. Except, how many times did you get your ass handed to you? Don't you dare leave town. I don't intend to. Oh, Dick's here. Boy, has he seen better days. Okay, that alone is worthy of a screenshot. No, I'm finally getting a phone next week. Shit, was without one for 8 months. Months?! Fuck me! Yeah, I do want to know how the hell somebody managed to get a whip past airport security. Even if she is a prosecutor. 8 months, yes. Jesus. Well. Yeah. I believe in you, sir. You can lean on me. I don't know what the fuck that voice is. Oh! Yes, Franny always has an ulterior motive. It's usually not obvious. I mean, it's obvious she's got one, but it's not obvious what it is. All right, let's speak to the dick. And actually, everyone else for that matter. Oh my god, I forgot how responsive this was. Wait. So I can use the analog stick to run, or the D-pad to walk. That is really weird controls. How's the new job? I'll be honest with you, it's a piece of piss. The biggest difficulty I've had for it is waking up in time to start. But the job itself so far is a piece of piss. It's literally order entry for a clothing company. And literally all I have to do is get the person's postcode, get their name, get their address, and they tell me what products they want to order, take the payment, done. Or in some cases, the order's already been placed. Hey, I've not received it yet, where the hell is it? So I go track it. That's like 95% of my job right there. Anyway, let's say hi to the dick. Tell me about the investigation. World's easiest job. Yeah, and it's above minimum wage as well. It actually pays more than my old job did. And my old job was also on the phones, but it was all complaints and shit. And that was minimum wage. And it's like, no, fuck you. They fired me because I basically had a mental breakdown with them. So they fired me. And I was like, okay, fine, whatever. Went on the dole for a couple of months, and while I was on the dole, this position just happened to roll into my town. And it's like, okay, so it's roughly what I've been doing. Or at least it draws on the same skill set. You're looking for 15 of us, and it's paying more than what I was doing previously for doing effectively less. Sign me up! Yeah, I just finished training this week, and starting tomorrow I start full-time, Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. Okay, so ship the body off to the coroner's office and taking statements. Wish I could apply. Yeah. You might need a... Yeah, you might need a working visa for that, but yeah. A little too quick? I rushed on over as soon as I got word of the affair, sir. The affair? Nobody's sleeping with anybody, apart from a dead guy with the fishes. But somehow when I got here, Von Karma was already barking out orders at everyone. Almost like she knew it was coming. It's kind of creepy, as though she knew there had been a murder or something. And had come in advance to wait your flight's arrival. Okay. I can come live with you. Well, I can think of at least 4 reasons why that wouldn't work. Number 1, you pay my rent? So she showed up out of the blue, and we don't know why she's here in America. Yeah, because in the main storyline, by this point, this game takes place after the original trilogy, I should say, but, the game, at this point in the series, Franziska's supposed to be in Germany. There must be some backstory to all of this. Of course there is. What about Franny herself? Just kind of popped up at the prosecutor's office about a week ago. Okay. Something about chasing down leads related to a certain incident. No details. Kind of top secret, so she can't talk about it even with me. You mean especially with you? Knowing her, the only type of talking she likes to do is with her whip. Not wrong. Let me go make some tea quickly. No worries, no worries. You don't need to ask my permission, just fucking do it. Plus, I doubt the top secret part was what stopped her from talking to you, yeah. Although, I wonder if her case has anything to do with mine. Anyway, that's about all the info I have. Should find out more as we investigate. Starting with the talking to the people involved in the case afresh. Alright. Alright, we'll start with... oh my god, these controls. We'll start with this kid. I want to ride a plane someday and go overseas. It's a culture shock, I'll say that. Not so much the flight itself, but when you actually get off. Assuming you're getting off in a different country. No, I don't even have a passport. Well, there's your first problem. But I've been saving up for that eventual someday. A penny a day to be precise. Fucking hell. In the UK, a passport is about £80. In fact, actually, I think it's more than that now. I think it's like £85. So, don't suppose anybody knows, how many years 8,500 days is. At that rate, it won't be making any trips until well after retirement. Yeah, exactly. Child seems to be happily enjoying the sight of so many planes. Oh yeah, no, they're big. Well, they're not all big, but this one's big. You like planes too, mister? The balance between the main wings and the tail wings is really something, huh? Oh my god, I wanna throw you into the fucking engine, kid. Seems that this child derives his pleasure from a different aspect. But I'm also got a thing for the shape of the wings too. Here, mister, you can stand next to me, so about that plane's wing. Thank you, detective, for leaving me out of this conversation. Yeah, no kidding. You asshole. Alright. Looking from behind, I think I've seen this man somewhere before. You have? Om nom 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 nom. In Soviet Russia, world flag lunchboxes eat what? Found it. Lol. I feel a wave of creative powers coming on until the night. Oh god, I know who that is. Yeah, it just dawned on me who that is. For my next Leap movie, it's gonna be the Steel Samurai Warrior of Neo Old Tokyo versus the World Samurai Champion of Earth. It's gonna rock so many boxers. Jesus fucking Christ. Ugh! What a shame it was a false alarm. Nah! Oh yes, I forgot to mention, Edgeworth is actually a big Steel Samurai fan. But he won't admit it. Oh, Scott, you. Now you are the guy who brought a life jacket to a flight. This man was in first class with me. He was quite shaken up by the whole affair. I'd be pretty scared too if I got caught up in a murder investigation. No, I'm not wrong. Did what? I made it the whole flight! I'm not scared of turbulence anymore! This life vest is proof I made it alive! It's now my prized possession! Fucking hell! How can he just take that from the plane? He didn't, he bought it! It's got nothing to do with the murder, at least. Ugh, yeah, not wrong. Lunchland? Not bad. I guess it's gotten big enough to warrant its own branch shops, okay. Always wanted to give their steak lunch a try. Well, go ahead then. What should I go with? I recommend our airport special World Flags lunchbox. It's only available for a limited time. Variety of lunchboxes made up to look like different countries' flags. And you know she's just standing there like, fucking pick one already. If you really want that badly, detective, why don't you go ahead and buy one? You keep docking his pay so fucking much, I don't think you can afford one. A Star-Spangled Banner lunchbox, oh god. I hope he's aware that's the most expensive one on the menu. He probably ain't. Alright, so I guess there's nothing else to do here. Guess I'm going back on board the plane. I'm guessing that's the captain in the middle. Neil, you know what? Never mind. I'm not even going there. Okay, Mr. Oracle is back. I'll tell him I said hi. I'll never forgive you. This has to be the randiest captain known to man. I mean, look what she's done to poor Meal. Or he's done. You know what I mean. Oh fuck, I was joking. I was actually joking. I wouldn't bet money on our dear captain to be much of a reputable person. What was your first clue? Sure, you don't want to ask the captain some questions? Well, yes, but my first question is... Have you ever been faithful to anyone in your entire life? It was in the cockpit the entire time. I highly doubt you would do anything of use. Anyway, I like to leave that type of witness to Francisco or a whip. Yeah, that didn't take long. Oh goddamn, he's still on board. Why couldn't you have thrown him out at 9,000 feet? Now see here! Why are you apologizing? Nobody's done anything to you. Surprisingly. How long do you intend to hold me? It's impossible for me to be the criminal, I told you. Yeah, well, guess what? You're here until we say otherwise, so fuck you. Oh, it's you. Tell this man to stop stopping me from going. To stop stopping me. Please stop stopping me. Time is money. I don't have even 1 second of wasteful time to spend. And yet here you are. Although I do want to go up and check one thing first. Back here. Because I do know that I think this is a trophy. I think you have too many knights on this, red knights on this board. It's just your imagination. And it looks like that blue pawn is being completely surrounded by the red knights. You're seeing things. Sir, I don't think you're supposed to have lots of the same piece like in checkers. I know that, detective. What do you take me for? A spiteful motherfucker. Huh? I could have sworn that was a trophy. This was my seat. You read the law books even when you're flying, sir. Or maybe it's this I'm thinking of. Were you expecting anything less than to come along? We must hurry to the crib scene. Hold on a sec. There's a different book stuck in here. The Steel Samurai's like... There it is, a prosecutor's true passions for examining Edgeworth's seat while investigating with Gumshoe. There we go, that's what I was thinking of. I remember seeing it in the list. I was like, yeah, I gotta get this before I forget about it. But yeah, anyway, back to Zinc LeBlanc. Did he finish taking his statement? Okay, good. I do not concern if you're not done examining the cargo hold. I want my cargo back. I want you to shut the fuck up, but it ain't gonna happen, is it? If you make a single scratch in my art, you will pay. Okay. We know he's an art dealer. So he's got a bunch of artwork down in the cargo hold. Yeah, well, I didn't know he had some of the cargo hold, but okay. There's practically a mountain of them, large and small. Folk costumes to stone statues. I sell all kinds of arts. Folk costumes, speaking of which, Mr. LeBlanc's hat. That's like something that you would see in... Oh god, what's that movie called? Oh, that's gonna bother me now. It kind of looks like that other piece of cloth. Oh yeah, it kind of does actually. Cause we found that inside one of the suitcases. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Alright, so I guess we're presenting it. It's a Virginian cloth, okay. Fabric is so famous, orders come from over the seas for more, okay. This is the cargo you were talking about earlier. No, my cargo this time is much, many gigantic. Oh yeah, this guy's English is not the first language. When can I have my cargo moved? Okay. The stubbornness of you policing is no good. Well, deal with it, because the police are gonna police. It's just a fact of nature. Police gonna police. Also, I just realised that one of my tools is not open here. Give me a second. I was sitting here for a good 10-15 minutes thinking, what the hell is missing? And it just dawned on me what it was. But, oh, excuse me. Okay, there we go. There we go, we got it working. No good, the attendant refuses the exit to the attendant's room. Okay. You mean Tenero? Okay, why is Tenero refusing to leave? Okay, taken to the attendant's room for interview. Still not come out, they make no sign of coming out either. I was finished with my own interview much earlier, much quicker than her. Okay. So why is hers taking an edge? Oh, hi Von Karma. You were given free rein to examine the plane, weren't you? Yes, yes I was. Yes, I was able to obtain the cooperation of the flight attendants. Yep. Speaking of attendants, I'd like to speak with Miss Tenero. Might grant me permission to enter the flight attendant's room. Yeah, because we've not actually been there yet. Before I do, you still have to clear up a few issues surrounding your own circumstances. Lay it on me. You may have tricked those attendants with your sophisticated talking, but you can't pull the wool over my eyes, Miles Edgeworth. How about the blindfold instead? Okay, we're going for a logic battle. Okay. Let's not complicate things and go with the most obvious conclusion. The scene of the crime was here, in the very lounge the body was discovered. From the time the victim was seen calling for an attendant until his body was found, the only person in this lounge the entire time was you, Miles Edgeworth. That's not true, actually. This unmistakably makes you the likeliest suspect. Several. Not like you to use such vague wording, you're usually a bit more absolute. The only thing absolute in this entire fucking plane is the vodka. I'm simply trying to watch out for you. Or is my kindness too hard for you to comprehend? What kindness? Thank you, but your leniency is unnecessary, for I'll prove my innocence soon enough. Yeah, exactly. If I want to continue my investigation, I'll have to break our line of logic first. Okay. here in the very lounge the body was discovered. Okay. I'm not... Okay, I may need to press, actually. From the time... Okay, I'm just gonna have to think about this here. From the time the victim was seen calling for an attendant until his body was found, the only person in this lounge the entire time was you. I think it's gonna be that one. And I think... Oh, I can't present profiles. Shit. Right, I need to remind myself what evidence I have. Mr. Agbe Hips was there to seat when we took off again at 5 AM. Okay, in the seat. That's fine. Need a brief stop from 4 AM to 5 transfer. Okay. Spilt during the turbulence looks like footprints and something being dragged. Okay. Yeah, we still haven't found the cell phone, I've just realised. Okay, I might actually need to press here.
Hold it!
I know all that I need to know in order to arrest you. That's comforting. And nothing more. Are you saying there is more I need to know? Well, there's plenty you need to know. That's a point. Why did she whip him? Oh Jesus! The fucking nickname. I completely forgot about Dick Gumshoe's nickname when it comes to Von Karma. Scruffy McTrenchcoat. My hand must have slipped. That's a hell of a slip. Yeah, she doesn't have all the facts in the case yet. Okay. The time is until...
Hold it!
Okay. The fuck she whipping everyone, right? It wouldn't be an Ace Attorney game without some form of whipping. Okay, scene for the 10 at 5 AM. Okay. Okay.
Hold it!
Well, it's true that I was in the lounge the whole time. That fact alone does not make me the criminal. It's true. Well, that part's true.
Objection!
Oh god, they actually brought over Francisca's objection sound. Oh god, okay. Good to know! Okay, the view was to be this time. Okay. Hang on, hang on. Okay, maybe pressing's not working here. The scene of the crime was here, at the very lounge the body was discovered. Wait a minute. No, it wasn't. No, the scene of the crime wasn't here. Otherwise, why move the body?
Objection!
Yeah, I completely blanked for a moment there, but yeah. That means you can't whip for shit. I found a nice piece of evidence just before I was forced to stop investigating. That's true. It was the suitcase. Meaning that the real scene of the crime is not this lounge. Which then begs the question, if it wasn't the lounge, where is it?
Objection!
Hmm? All you did was find this piece of cloth inside the suitcase. True. That doesn't prove that the body was moved. It could be that the killer simply chose that suitcase as a good place to hide the cloth. Okay. Perfect in every way, except in accuracy. Ah, but did you know that the killer definitely wheeled the suitcase around at some point?
Objection!
As if there's proof of that. There is proof of that. The grape juice. Which we all know is fucking wine, because, yeah.
Take that!
Mm-hmm. Yeah, where's the evidence that proves the killer dragged the suitcase? Because the game pretty much wants you to spell it out to you.
Take that!
Mm-hmm. Oh yes, there is. I forgot about that. Thank you.
Objection!
Clutching at straws, are we, my dear? Okay, apparently we are. More arguments. Part 2. Oh, fuck. You prepared yourself and acquired the piggy bank before the plane hit that turbulence. And then you waited for the victim in the lounge, where you beat him to death. Then, while you were in the elevator with the victim's body stuffed into the suitcase, the plane hit that patch of turbulence and out flew the body from within the suitcase. But the way out, you hastily put the suitcase back where you had taken it from, and pretended to be the discoverer of the body. That you're clutching at straws, that's the insinuation. No matter how strong of a face you put on, not even you can hide your fears from me. In one fell swoop, you say? Wait a minute. Hang on. That's the contradiction right there. The glass was broken because of the turbulence, so how could we get the piggy bank prior to it? After the turbulence, there you go.
Objection!
A fake piece of evidence. Okay. The timing of when the bank was taken from the shop is important, and it was taken after the turbulence had occurred. Exactly. That much I did remember. Okay, looking at this way, the killer basically did 3 things after the turbulence. After exiting the elevator, the killer brought the suitcase to the shop and left it there. Then the killer proceeded to pick up the bank from off the floor. And took it to fabricate a fake murder weapon by hitting the victim on the head. Finally, the victim's wallet was planted in my personage, in my pocket to be precise. Everything was done so that I would be framed for the murder of Mr. Appy Hicks. Well, actually, there's 4 things we've done. Okay, so other than the piggy bank, was anything else resembling a murder weapon found? No. Most of the items that could have been used were broken during the turbulence, okay? And the remaining items all tested negative for any trace of blood. Okay. Yep, she's still whipping. If the criminal wanted to hide a weapon at a safer place, I think the weapon would have been hidden in the same place as the bloody cloth. You'd think so, but no. Because the cloth was hidden inside that suitcase, it signals to me that the killer had not prepared a more secure place to hide the evidence. Which means that the real murder weapon is either still on the murderer's personage, or is still at the real crime scene.
Objection!
What's your problem now? The piggy bank is in fact the real weapon. We know it's not. The killer took the bank out from the display case before the turbulence by opening the lock on the display case door. But only the staff have the key, so... And it was at that time that the glass pane in the door was broken. Perfectly reasonable line of reasoning. I mean, I can't fault it. So that means that the killer had the key to the display case. So you're saying Mr. Nero? The person I'm talking about also committed another sin. Sin? She tricked the captain and granted you permission to conduct your investigation. Yes, it's the sin of lying. Speaking of which, I recall that you also wish to speak with her. Uh-huh. Permission granted, but only if I can sit in on your interrogation. Reasonable enough? I have no intention of interrogating her, but you're welcome to accompany me if you so wish. Okay, she's in the flight attendant's room. Okay. Dude, you look like you're about to blow a gasket, just saying. Oh, interesting, we can't go this way anymore. Plus the body's been sent off to the medical exam. Yeah, that makes sense. At least give me the bloody money. Or, well, the money that's not bloody. Okay. First floor flight attendant's room. Kind of hard to think this is a room on a plane, to be completely honest with you. It just looks like a bog standard office. So you're the one that poked around inside this plane without the captain's permission. Deviating from the flight attendant's manual is very unbecoming, you know. Hey? What were you hoping to accomplish by doing that? I'm not sure I understand. Yes, that's why you turn around when people walk in. Yes, why did you do what you did? Okay. What is this music? Alright, so let me talk to her. Yeah, she definitely, compared to the last chapter, or the last part, I should say, she definitely looks a lot more, sullen. Oh, excuse me. You didn't think I'd be able to get his permission? Hmm? The captain, he only has ears for Cammy. Cammy Beale. I spoke with the captain a little earlier myself. He definitely seems to be rather taken with Miss Beale. Yeah, no kidding. And on top of that, I had mistakenly accused Mr. Edgeworth of being the killer. I wanted to make amends. Fair. Fair. Thanks to you, I was able to clear myself of all charges. There's one more thing I'd like to ask. You were in the in-flight shop just before the turbulence, weren't you? Please answer honestly. Yes? Why were you there? That's a point. Why was she there? Something's not sitting right with me here. All I did was go check up on the shop like I always do. Okay, I'm in charge of the shop, so I have to keep an eye on it. Fair. I don't have any reason to go there otherwise. Really. And after your visit to the shop, you paid a visit to this room, correct? I came back to freshen up and adjust my makeup. Fair. There isn't much else to tell. I'm not sure I buy it. Maybe I should ask her about that thing. That thing? Hang on, I'm hearing a little bit of... I'm hearing a little bit of a delay. It's minimal. I'll live with it. I'm guessing that thing was the suitcase. Considering she's designed the damn thing, and there's one in here. Yes, the suitcase. Yes, she's the one that designed it. I think I figured something else out about it. Okay. This suitcase is the reason you went to the shop. There's nothing you won't find out eventually, is there? That's kind of the point of this game. Well, get talking about it. I was interested in seeing how the suitcases I had designed were selling. I know that as a service professional I'm not supposed to care. But I mean, if you designed the damn thing, yeah, you may want to at least be interested. But I really wanted to know. And I was glad to see it was the last one there. Wait, what? But there's two there. Something's not quite right with the sound here. I can even hear the delay on my TV. I don't know what to make of this. Hang on. I'm gonna try switching the scenes for a second here. Give me a second. I just need a second for everything to reset. Okay, that seemed to have gotten rid of the delay. Alright, so the last suitcase, but yeah, there were definitely two upstairs. Or in the shop. So the suitcase in question was the last one. They're just so popular, they're practically flying off the shelves. Yeah, and into us. That's not exactly the impression I got. Yeah, not even close. They're gaudy as fuck. The one in the shop is most definitely the last one. But, again, there's two. Well, we're currently looking at that suitcase. Okay. Then I guess we sold all of them. Thank you very much for taking... No, I'm not interested in buying it. Then say you'll buy it! No! Why? Well, A, it's evidence, B, there's more than one, and C, it's fucking awful. I think it'd go great with your complexion. I guarantee it personally as a service professional. Yeah. How should I put this? It's hideous. I'm so glad he finally found his balls. Maybe that was a bit too direct. Hey, it needed to be said eventually. Moving on, my issue with the suitcases is that the design, it's the number of them remaining. Yes, as I said, there's two upstairs. I'm sure there was only one, and yet there were two. Looks like our stories generate quite the contradiction. Yeah. When I left the shop, I'm positive there was only one suitcase left. Okay. What? By the way, Mr. Nero, what is one of those suitcases doing here? Yeah, that's another point. Why is there a third one? I thought you said there was only one left. That one is, it's mine. I've used it for a very long time now. Is that why it's still got the price tag on it? I don't believe it even 1 second that you've used this for a very long time. Well, I literally just said it's still got the damn tags on it.
Take that!
Despite having faith in her design sense, the sales numbers made her cry bigger tears. The truth is becoming increasingly clear to me. She's got the design sense of a fucking whale. Jeez, I feel like sleeping until next week. I'm so exhausted. I know the feeling, to be fair. That's kind of how I felt by the time I was done with my shift on Friday. It's just like, Okay, this is my life now. Wake up, go to work, come back from work, sleep. Repeat. That's kind of how I've been feeling. And this has just been, I've been doing 30 hours. I'm about to go to 40. Okay, I know what you were trying to hide. This suitcase was originally in... Well, it was originally in the in-flight shop. Seeing as how the price tag is still on it, one can only assume it was out on the floor for sale in the shop. And the person who bought this suitcase was... well... her. She bought her own suitcase.
Take that!
I hate to say this, but this suitcase that you designed, it hasn't sold very well, has it? You saw how poorly this design that you poured your heart into was selling, and were deeply hurt. That's why you wanted to make it look like it was selling by buying it yourself. And the reason you went to the shop and came back here was to get the case, yes. I was overjoyed when my design was chosen. I thought that maybe I'd finally accomplished something. I can't say they chose a great place in which to sell them either. Yeah, there's a point. Who would buy a suitcase mid-flight? We weren't selling a single one, and they were just sitting there collecting dust. I felt so bad seeing them there day in, day out. So I decided to buy one for every flight I worked. For every flight you worked! How much money do you make? So in order to keep your resolution, you went and bought one today as well. Okay. And here's the receipt for the purchase. Okay. Timestamped 5:40 AM. Okay. The truth is, there's still a bunch of them left unsold. They're planning to scrap the remaining ones at the end of this flight. Okay, where are the others? They should all be down in the cargo hold. Then the suitcase the killer used could very well have come from the cargo hold. Okay, fair enough. I'd buy one mid-flight. Why? And where would you put it? You don't think that the killer used one of my suitcases to, I do actually, yes. The killer used one of your beloved suitcases to move the victim's body. Very easily, it has wheels. Well, nobody wants to have a... Nobody wants to convert their suitcase into a coffin. That'd be murder getting it through customs. No pun intended. Is there any other way to get to the cargo hold other than the elevator? The only other way is just through the door. Okay. And what about security? The door's no special lock installed because just to enter this room, you need a special key card that only crew members have access to. Okay. Which means that the culprit is someone who can enter this room. So, it's a crew member. Eliminating the passengers... Yeah. What now? The suitcase came from the cargo hold. That fact alone tells the whole story. No, it doesn't. You're proposing that the killer rode the elevator from the cargo hold, correct? The other attendant, Miss Beale. I asked her earlier and she had this to say. In order to make the elevator go down to the cargo hold, a different key card is required. Yes, and the only person who holds that particular card is the Tenero. Okay. I keep that key card in my locker at all times. Okay. And the key card's not there. Okay. Bye! There's disbelief written all over your face. What now? You know the rules, and so do I. Evidence speaks louder than words. Yes, yes. There's a saying within the earlier games, evidence is everything. And it's kind of a philosophy I live by as well. Even if this isn't a courtroom, that basic text still applies. I could not stop yawning for some reason, Jesus. I intend to investigate the cargo hold now. What will you do? The same. Wait, that's the end of the middle already? Fuck, okay. Alright, yeah, alright, I'll save it. I'm not gonna get rid of the autosave. Ladder, decisive evidence, okay. Okay, so the cargo hold, which is still looking nothing like a plane at this point. It's so big! I'll save that for the out of context screenshot folder, which is growing by the second. That is a lot of gaudy suitcases. This plane is a special model. It is both a super large cargo hold and ultra luxurious first class seating. So yes, this is likely to be the real murder scene. Certainly a high probability of that, which is why we're here, yes. Okay, we're doing a proper investigation this time. I'm out of my mind! Oh, okay. Okay. First things first, there's the open suitcase here. So what the victim checked in, okay. So this suitcase belonged to Mr. Hicks, okay. Don't think he'd mind if we took a closer look. He's dead! Nothing out of the ordinary in here, okay. Except a file. And there's a photo of Miss Von Karma in it. Wait, what? A profile on Franziska? What the fuck? Why would Mr. Higgs have had a file on her? That's a damn good question. That's a lot of bad sheets, by the way. Keeping track of this many pieces of cargo must be very taxing on the cargo crew, right? This... oh god. By the look at his eyes, he's waiting for me to ask about the rest of the story. I ain't gonna. But no matter how he pours on the puppy eyes, I have no intention of doing so. I didn't know that this plane was capable of carrying such large pieces of cargo. It would probably take 20 of you to cover the entire surface of this bunch. Trust me, ouch. There's really no need to take that throwaway estimate seriously. Yeah, fair. Alright, suitcases. Holy suitcases, Batman! I mean, Edgeworth. It's like an all-you-can-use suitcase. What? I worry about your sanity. Probably need to get Franny to whip you some more. These must be all the leftover ones. Yep. The ones the company's planning to dispose of. Okay. The paint job is really cool. It practically screams artsy. Well, yeah. Why not purchase one then? I'm sure it will bring you much happiness. Yes, $1,200. I think I'll pass. Although, it definitely looks like one is missing. True. She could whip me. No comment. No comment. No comment. Bunch of glass fragments, okay. Is that gonna be from the shop upstairs? Okay. Well, it's not gonna work. The thing's turned off. Nothing would happen without the key card, true. Both the door to the attendance room and the elevator's control panels require a key card that makes it impossible for a passenger to come down here. True. All sorts of boxes are piled up here, okay? This one says flammable, and this one says pharmaceuticals. This one says for exorcism use only. Just what kind of operation is this airline running? Right? For exorcism? Never mind. You arrived at the scene of the crime before Gumshoe, yep. And you then immediately began to direct the investigation. Seems to me that you were already here at this airport for something besides the murder. Yep, I figured that. So, why the airport? I've been following a very large and involved governmental level international crime, but it's much too large for one person to take on alone. So it was decided that I should form a joint investigation with Interpol. Interpol? Okay. It's a top secret operation, so I really can't tell you any more than I already have. Fair enough. Okay. You noticed anything strange? Okay. Haven't noticed a thing. I'm not sure that you meant to sound so oblivious. Fair. So, is there anything more I could do here? Or... Right, I think I need to start doing some logic here. Oh yeah, we've still got the broken glasses. Shit, yeah. So, Acme knew about Francisca, then. Was Acme Francisca's contact? Seems reasonable. Why would Mr. Hicks have documents profiling Francisca? I bet he's a big fan of her. Yeah, right. She'd come to this airport as part of an Interpol investigation. Yeah. So Acme Hicks was an Interpol agent as well. Okay. I think Franny's got some explaining to do. Okay. Get explaining, girly. Suppose I was prepared for him so he could recognize you when he landed. Because apparently everyone in America just walks around with a whip. You would not need a fucking profile. You would not need a file to recognize her. I should have known you'd figure it out, Miles. Yep. But it looks like they got to him first. So you really did come here to receive an Interpol agent. Yep. Agent Hicks was on the trail of a very large international smuggling ring. Okay. He went undercover to investigate this crime. And it was I who put him on this case. I was supposed to receive a call from him on his cell phone once he had landed. I never expected to receive a call about his murder instead. Okay. So the glass, maybe the glass shards are part of the broken glasses? There we go, okay. I think we can safely conclude that these fragments are from a pair of glasses, and the victim was wearing a pair of broken glasses. Very true. I'm gonna go sleep, got you tabbed up with some other streamers, much love, bro. Oh, no worries, Darky. I'm probably not gonna be too much longer. myself. I'm just going to get to the end of this act, and then probably end it myself because I can't be streaming too much longer, especially given that I've got a 9 o'clock start tomorrow. But thanks for stopping by, Oracle. Good night. Stay safe. Stay awesome, and don't enjoy the whipping. Is all I'm gonna say. I wasn't asking your opinion, Edgeworth. I'm sure that the shards would match up perfectly with the remnants of his glasses lenses. Ergo, the victim was here, just as I suspected. So you're saying the real scene of the crime was here? Yes. Perhaps it's a bit early to draw that conclusion. However, I believe that the probabilities just skyrocketed considerably. All that's left is to find the murder weapon. Okay, pretty definitive evidence. The Agent Hicks came down here to the cargo hold. But why was he down here? He was preparing for an exorcism. What the fuck do you think? There's nothing but luggage. Maybe he forgot something in his suitcase and came down to get it. Well, aside from the absolute stupidity of the idea of that, no. Thank you. Came here for a work-related reason, of that I'm sure. Yes. Do you know exactly how he intended to pursue his investigation? I was going to find out from after he landed. But it raises another question. A normal passenger can't access the cargo hold on their own. Agent Hicks must have identified himself to a member of the crew and entered the cargo hold with that person who let him in. And then he was murdered here. His glass fragments and his broken glasses are a testament to that. And then the killer put Agent Hicks into one of the spare suitcases and they entered the elevator. But while they were riding it up, the plane hit the patch of turbulence. Because of the intense shaking, the suitcase popped open and Agent Hicks' body flew out. At the same time, his wallet fell out of his pocket, spilling its contents everywhere. Which explains why there was money scattered all over the elevator floor. Okay. I think it's pretty easy to see who the culprit is at this stage. I disagree. She still thinks it's Tadero, I'm gonna assume. I know what you're thinking, but the killer could be none other than Miss Rhoda Tadero. I don't think it is Tadero. This might come as a surprise. I think it's Cammy. I can't put my finger on why, but I just do. If it was a crew member, any one of them could have showed an Agent Hicks to the cargo hold. But the point to keep in mind is the key card that allows the elevator to come down here. The only person with such high level access is Miss Rhoda Tadero. I'd say that's a pretty decisive piece of information, wouldn't you? Well, no, because there's no lock on the door from the crew lounge, and the crew lounge door only requires a standard key card. So no, I disagree with that. That much is true. I think I'm gonna need to press here.
Hold it!
That may be true, but then it could be anyone, including Miss Beale, or even the captain. Well, it wouldn't be the captain, he'd be busy flying the plane. A plane without a pilot in the cockpit is like a horse without a rider, drop in hand. Much like Scruffy over there! I can't disagree with her on that. Detective Gumshoe does always need a guiding hand. Yeah.
Hold it!
Objection!
Not just the key card that gives her away. Okay. The murder whip, the Captain Hugo piggy bank. There's the matter of the key. Further, there was the matter of the key to the display case that held the murderous bank. That statement was not there a moment ago, so I think pressing was the right thing to do.
Hold it!
Objection!
Huh? Okay, so what should be examined further to help us ascertain the authenticity of the weapon? Ooh. Well, presumably the piggy bank itself. Or no, we would need the body. There would be a magic mark on it. Oh, seriously, give a girl a whip and you'll never hear the end of it. Or feel it. Bye! A few moments later. We've got a big problem. We do? They're still doing the autopsy, but they said that they already know there's one thing for sure. The doc said that his one giant bruise from a beating from his shoulder down to his mid-back. I'd say maybe it's a sign the killer had a grudge against Agent X. Okay. It wasn't just his head. The killer went all out and hit him multiple times. Okay. Was the wound in the victim's head consistent with a murder weapon. They're still looking into it. That's what we need to know! Sir, I told you already you can't go. Oh, God. You remove yourself from my. Oh, God. I'm still trying to remember that fucking film. My luggage, my cargo, the main, I demand you return them to me. Well, no. I suppose there is no choice. Arrgh! This is... Wait, that's it. So that's what this whole thing's been about. There is the matter of the key to the display case that held the murderer's bank. Okay. I love how we're just letting them fall, by the way. You know that we've searched the entire cargo hold and came up empty-handed. It's one giant bruise from a beating from his shoulder down to his mid-back. Okay. Ah. Right. Forced logic. Well, the weapon couldn't be found, but... Yeah, so the weapon couldn't be found. Because the weapon was just gravity. I think. Maybe I need to do that and that. No, didn't think so. Oh. Am I missing something here? I mean, yeah, okay. This one would make sense. There we go, now we're getting somewhere. So allegedly the killer struck the victim many times over, which is why there was extensive bruising over such a wide area. But is that really the correct conclusion to draw from the evidence? The bruise from his shoulder to the middle of his back is one continuous mark, which is more suggestive of a single blow to the back. If that's the case, then the piggy bank is much too small to have caused that. Therefore, the murder weapon must be something far bigger. Okay, okay. We've been looking at the weapon the entire time. It's the fucking suitcase itself. If we're looking for a rather large weapon, you'd think it would stick out. But so far we haven't found anything that resembles a weapon of any sort. Perhaps it's something we all overlooked from the very beginning. Because normally it's too impossibly big to be taken into consideration. Found the real murder weapon. We didn't realise it until now, but the answer's been right in front of us the whole time. Gumshoe's actually talking sense and nobody gives a fuck. There's that pompous attitude of years again. Yeah, well, deal with it. This coming from a prosecutor with a habit of whipping everyone she comes across. Not wrong. No, I don't think they are. Show me the real murder weapon. Oh, it's not the suitcase. Hang on. No, it is just gravity. I was right the first time. Yeah, but it had to have been gravity. Which means I physically can't show anything. Foolish reasoning for a foolish fool from a foolishly foolish fool meant to fool me. That was a mouthful. I mean exactly that. I can't show you what doesn't exist. It was freefall. In other words, the real cause of death is free falling to the ground. Yep. Fell or pushed? But the murder happened inside this plane. Yes. Your point? Are you claiming that there was some place in this plane from which you could have fallen from? Well, yes. Tell me you aren't dead. Yeah, that's how it works. Wasn't the one in the earlier on in the chapter that was like, hey, if raise your hand if you're dead or something like that. Yes, it is. That man is living proof of that, unfortunately. Yes, given the current circumstances. That thing was not there at the time, was it? It would have been a Borginian pancake. Oh, God. That sounds disgusting. It may be there now, but there's no proof that it was always there. As if there could have been a window of time when that giant box was not there. But there could have been, actually. What can I use to show that it's possible the box was not always where it was now? Not that one. This, I think. This flight will be making a brief stop to refuel and transfer cargo in the Republic of Jingfa between 4 and 5 AM. So, yeah, this.
Take that!
We did. Further proof my point, let's take a look at what's next to the box in question. Jingfa Express, okay. Okay. What the box in question was also loaded on at the same time. Meaning that the box was not here the cargo during the Europe Jingfa leg of the flight. Okay. Making a clear drop from which Agent Hicks could have fallen to his death entirely possible. But he would have noticed a dead body between 4 and 5 AM. First order of business would be to examine the piece of cargo in more detail. Okay. More investigations. Keeping track of this many pieces of pay taxing. Okay, you're just telling me that again, shit. Rather large piece of cargo, yep. Tag on it. Aleph red statue. A leaf? Okay. But all I care about is we can prove it wasn't here at the time of the crime. English, motherfucker! Do you speak it? I still don't speak Metroid. Oh Christ, he can run. We're investigating a crime with the authorities. We don't need your permission. Fuck off. Okay. Alright, so he'll be able to tell us what this is then. From Europe, okay. But $100,000. That doesn't take much. Though I grow with each revolution of the planet around the sun, I have the distinct impression he continues to madly spin in place. Doesn't really make a difference to her case. Fair point. I was wondering if you'd allow us to examine it a bit close. Very valuable piece of art, so no, there will be no touching. Yeah, someone's already touched. Show me the bread.
Have you got nothing better to do?
Clearly not. Hello, Sarah. How are you doing tonight? Thank you for the raid. By the train.
Got him!
Yeah! Golden Crown victory.
Woohoo! Let's go.
I freaked the fuck out because I heard my own voice for a second there. I'm okay, I guess. I guess? Also, hello back. And thank you for the follow. Thank you for stopping by. Why I guess, Sarah? Right, what the hell do I need to do here? Okay, he doesn't care about that. Something's not right here. It's Sunday and I'm nervous for tomorrow. I'll get the news tomorrow as whether I got the job or not. Well, I believe in you, Sarah. I know you've got it. I know you've got it. Is there any logic I can put together? Maybe, actually. I won't hope too much. What is this game? Weird is the answer. Not quite Corpse Party levels of weird, but weird. This is a game where you really do need to use your brain. So I'm kind of fucked. Okay, it's possible the fake statues brought on board in Jingfa. That's true. I need to question him a bit further. Okay, so I need to do that then speak to him. Okay. I think they did there. I have the certification of my cargo right here. Okay. Okay. I can't read this. Oh shit. Cargo was put onto the plane in Europe. Which means it was never a widow and take which the statue was. Are you sure about that? Raven, you beautiful bastard. What did I do? No, seriously, what did I do? There you go. Raven, you beautiful bastard. I respectfully disagree. Alright. Okay, I've definitely seen that somewhere before. You were born! And that makes me beautiful? What? Gives off such a feeling of art. Yeah, it gives me the feeling, it gives me such a feeling of more money than sense. After it was unveiled at a museum in Europe, okay, brought to this country to exhibit it, okay. Closer looks warranted, okay. Why is it called Aleph Red? Yeah, why want to check something here because it does look like this one. And it definitely has red eyes there, so... It does also look like it's covering something. Okay. Yeah.
Eureka!
The eyes are awfully orange for a red statue, yes. Nightbot, would you kindly shut the fuck up? I don't think you see what I'm talking about. Yeah, no. I remember standing out in that field spinning with my arms out until I felt ill. Who let this guy reminisce? I don't care about sunsets! Yeah, exactly. There's a reason this is called fucking red. This statue's a fake. It's the biggest trophy of the European trip. Okay. Do you know why I wanted to possess this statue? Because you've never been laid once in your life? Nightbot is just trying to help you out, you're so mean to it. Well, I'm fine with it helping me out, but I don't mean all my messages at once. The trigger started 17 years ago. Grab a chair, right? Regret to inform you of my heartfelt sympathy, but... Yes, now he sees. It's fake! Yes, we need further examination. There's probably nothing in it. Oh. Exactly. Presumably. Either... Wait. Would it be the cargo? Yeah, it would... No, it would be the cargo.
Eureka!
Simple case of a cargo cover getting stuck under another piece of cargo. Exactly! That's the point. That's true. Why was he down here in the first place? Secure proof of smuggling activity. Okay. Could have just as easily inspected all of the cargo after the plane landed. True, but... Suppose he'd found the fake at the airport, it would have been after the swap had occurred. At that time, the suspicion would naturally fall onto the statue's owner, who would have no way to prove that the statue was switched without his knowledge. Which means there is someone involved who is forging or modifying cargo certificates. Okay, we're making progress. I guess the victim knew the real version of this was going to get nabbed. Okay. And while the photo could be seen as nothing more than a simple souvenir, it was in fact taken to be used as a reference document later on. And next, Agent X had to secure proof that the smuggling had taken place. He came down here to take a picture of the cargo hold. A rather empty one at that, right before the fake statue could be loaded on board. A photo of the hold missing a valuable piece of cargo would have been proof enough. After that, all you would have to do was hold the Jingfa cargo crew and arrest the smuggler. Okay. If the statue was not in the cargo hold during the Europe Jingfa leg of the trip, there would have been enough height from which Agent X would have fallen to his death. Okay. Okay. Well, get on with it. Tested the area under it with luminol and there was a reaction. Okay. And a lot of it too. Culprit cleaned the blood up well. How did the killer clean up all the blood? I would guess the cloth.
Take that!
It certainly looks that way. That's true, that throws a certain person's testimony into a doubt. Yeah, that kind of throws Cammy Meal's testimony wrong. Yeah, Meal's testimony is fucked at this point. She claims Agent Hicks was alive at the time of the service call, but that totally contradicts the facts, exactly. Why would you lie about something like that? Well, we need to get her. Oh my god, we're still not done. Ah, screw it. Ladder confrontation, okay. And she's still fucking dozing off. Also, who brought Miss Tenero back? Some things never change. Cousin It called. They want their hair back. I don't even think she can recall her own name right now. Tell me about your alibi during the time span of just before we were to land at 3 a.m. and 6 a.m. when the body was found. Okay. Yes. Great alibi! At 3 to 4, I was in the flight attendant's room all by my lonesome self. And from 5 to 6, I was in the flight attendant's room all by my lonesome self. That's a point. How are you meant to be? Somebody want to get her a fucking coffee or something? In fact, forget the coffee. Just Sorry, she fell asleep again. Huh? The only way we're gonna wake her up is by pressing her. Oh god. Okay. I got nothing on this one, Jesus. Oh well, let's just jump straight in.
Hold it!
Oh? Should I raise an objection? What am I raising an objection with? Oh, I never got the chance to check this, did I? 540, okay. Okay. It's not possible that you're alone in the attendance room the whole time from 5 to 6. I think it's the receipt. Oh yeah, because that was left in the attendance room.
Take that!
Okay. Enjoy stream, I have to go to bed, take care. Oh, no worries, Sarah. I'm glad. Thank you again for the raid. Thank you for stopping by, for staying as long as you have, and I have nothing but the utmost confidence in you for tomorrow. I'll be working until like 6 o'clock your time tomorrow, but shoot me a message once you know. Yeah, shoot me a message once you know what's happening. And, I'll get back to you as soon as I can, okay? Depends on what the news is. Good, or if I don't get it, I might be a bit bummed. Well, message me anyway, Sarah. I'm sure. Good news, I will celebrate like hell. Bad news, well, I'll have Big Mark pick you up. Or pick you back up, I should say. Seriously, forget the coffee. Just get her some fucking adrenaline or something. That moment when you remember that you're dumb and bare-hand... Huh? That moment when you remember that you're dumb and bare-hand touch a cast iron skillet fresh out of the oven. Ouch! I will cry to a chick flick movie, or however you spell it. The next horror movie, probably. You alright, McWash? Seriously? I have enough conclusive proof to counter armor. Okay. Not in the slightest. Want to give me a chance to hear me out? Absolutely. Yeah, I'm fine, just dumb. Yeah. Just run it under some water, some ice, or just like something cold. Reason for suspicion. 40 double D's. No, I mean what? Nope, mustard. Mustard! Look, I know you're suspecting me because I'm one of the crew. But you'd think then maybe you should also suspect Miss Rhoda too. She's the one in charge of the elevator keycard and the shop, you know. Okay, if you ask me, that makes her super suspicious. Okay. Valid reason for suspicion, yeah. She hasn't got anything worth getting my eye on. You want to know something? This Rhoda actually kinda... I have absolutely no interest in people who can't appreciate my sense of design. Well, I'm so sorry that you designed a gaudy fucking suitcase that nobody bought. The hot ones are always insane. Sarah, Alyssa, Migwar is calling you hot and insane. Now's not the time for this sort of talk. Right, exactly. I know what I said. Yeah, exactly. What's the contradiction here? She's the one in charge of the elevator keycard and the shop. True. Okay, You're literally... I'm not doing it at all, I'm just doing it. Wow. That's an insult and a half. I think I'm gonna have to start pressing here because I've got nothing to go on.
Hold it!
But you are an attendant, so deal with it.
Hold it!
Alright, she's the one in charge of the elevator keycard at the shop. Yeah, that's pretty much the only bit of information we've got to go with here.
Hold it!
And what are you in charge of? It sure as fuck ain't braziers. I take care of the attendance room, okay. So basically you slack off. Okay, very talented in languages. She assists passengers who may not speak English. Especially those who speak Virginian. She's the only one on this flight who's fluent. Oh, interesting, okay. Oh, interesting, okay. Curious. So if you ask, it makes her super suspicious. All I'm in charge of are the attendance room and some Virginian stuff. So...
Thank you. Why?
Let's go. Alyssa 137 love Alyssa 137 alley dance.
Oh, thank you for the resub, Alyssa. Oh, how are you doing today? I wasn't expecting it to read it out, but okay. 5 months already. Where's the time gone, my dear? Here, let me give you a wee shout out. Yeah, get dancing. 137.
Oh my god. I don't know how I feel about two animals like beating the living daylights out of each other. I feel some way about it. Oh. Let's look at the wage art. God, that salmon. That looks like a bit of a live one, isn't it? What is going on with that? Oh my god. It's like a rocket. Oh, he's doing tippy toes. Oh, that's so funny. He's like such a character.
Big War. You've been in here all this time and you've only just now followed me. I'm just pulling your chain up. I appreciate it. But thank you so very much for the follow. Big War with the follow, Alyssa with a sub, and Cammy Meal with the assets. Alright, so I've got something in Borginian here, so I think that's what I need to present here.
Oh no. What did I do now?
Show love 100.
Whoa. Did that come across staticky for anyone else? Look, I never claimed to be a smart man. I mean, I literally just touched a scorching hot cast iron skillet a little bit. A wee bit. Yeah. Oh, okay, so it was a bit staticky for everyone. That was weird. Meh, I don't know what the deal with it was. It's never done that before. Alright, no, not the statue. Alright, so show me the certificate then.
Objection!
The sound's starting to get desynced again. I wonder why it keeps desyncing. As my alarm goes off for medication time! Oh my god! Give me a second. I'm just gonna reset the audio here. Alright, that should be it. And yes, by the way, you put mustard on a burn. It stings, but the vinegar prevents blistering. I just run it under an ice cold tap. It usually does the same thing. But that's just me. I still a drink in it? Really? Alright, so yeah, as I was saying. Cold water can actually cause blisters. Not if you get them not if you get to it quick enough. Like if you can put cold water on it instantly, then no, not. It doesn't have enough time for the burn to get to take hold. Hey, sweetie, glad I could raid you out. Oh, I thought you'd already gone, Sarah, but no, I still appreciate the raid. Thank you for being amazing as always. I mean, I guess our water here sucks too, in addition to our food. Oh, I'm saying nothing. No, no worries. Oh, I don't know why that line amuses me so much. Oh, she's changed her tune. I had to apply for a job that has last call today before midnight. Fuck me, you got that close? It's exactly as you say, okay. It's true that I was the one who signed off on that document, okay. But you can't use that fact alone to make your allegation of smuggling stick. There's no direct correlation after all. Okay, that much is true. Yeah, I completely forgot about it. Fair. She's one of those people, hey, I'm leaving. 20 minutes later, bye, I'm leaving. To be fair, I've been known to do that myself from time to time. Just in case I don't get the other one. Oi! Be nice! Yes, Big Bar. You be nice. You be nice to my diamond bearer. Or I shall have the swords thrown at you. All you have is my signature and a piece of paper. I neglected to check if the cargo had been loaded onto the plane properly. So, sorry about that. This is gonna be one tough fight. Okay. Suppose, and this is just a supposition. Right, this time I mean it. Good night. I'll see you in 20 minutes, Sarah. I mean, you throw swords, you ain't getting them back. Alyssa! Even if I was involved in the smuggling, you can't throw the charge of murder on me just like that. True?
Objection!
Also, I won't lie, I completely forgot Francisca was here. Agent Higgs was in the middle of... Yeah, that's true. Just when he was about to close in, he's killed by a member of that ring. Unlikely Rhoda has access to many things he's playing for work purposes. True. First, it was myself. Words. First it was myself, and now it's Miss Tenero who's under the microscope. Seems to be that our killer is going to great lengths to pin this crime on anyone they can. No proof that she'd be set up either way. Fair. Actually, I believe that she was indeed the intended target from the very beginning. Oh, really? I believe that the plan was to push all of the blame for the crime onto her. And this evidence will prove our suspicions. Huh? Was it the receipt then? Or was it the suitcase? Oh God! Ow! I'm so sorry. Oh. Oh fuck. Oh, that's bad. Ugh. I'm gonna say the suitcase. I'm not sure.
Take that!
Okay, the only way all of these actions make sense is if the killer had wanted to frame Miss Tenero for the murder. Miss Tenero buys the suitcase at every flight she works without fail. Where she gets the money to do so, I have no idea. But should her suitcase be switched with the one containing the victim's body, that would put her in a very tight spot. May the power of Christ compel you. Okay, I'm fine. I'm just a little lightheaded after that. Whew. Unfortunately for the killer, the turbulence put an end to that plan. There wasn't enough time to put the body back into the suitcase. Ergo, they made do with whoever was at hand, adapted their plan, and tried to frame me as I lay unconscious on the floor from the turbulence. What turbulence knocks a man unconscious? Actually, don't answer that. The killer then went to hide the suitcase in the in-flight shop and brought the piggy bank back to the elevator in order to fabricate a false weapon. A lot of work for a fruitless endeavour, would you agree? Okay. Why did the killer need to frame someone that badly anyway? Okay. Special circumstances. Where the murder, when the murder, or who the victim was. Okay. Well, the special circumstances where? Because only crew could get in here. Special circumstances simply the murder took place in a plane mid-flight. Well, that too, yes. No matter which country, customs is quite strict in this day and age. So no matter what you do, the chances that the body will be found is very high. Therefore, there was no choice but to frame either Miss Tenero or myself. In other words, the only one who fits within the boundaries of the criminal's movements is not Miss Tenero or myself. And you, only you and you alone can be the killer. And she's off again. And? What do you mean, and? Anyway, let's be honest here. You don't have anything on me other than a whole lot of circumstantial evidence. She's got a point, unfortunately. I can see the outline of how the murder occurred, but I don't definitive evidence. And isn't there a piece of evidence that's still unaccounted for? something that I still can't quite fit into the big picture. Well, yeah. This whole time, we've no idea where the phone is.
Take that!
I don't have any actual evidence. But that's because it went missing and still is. In the complex puzzle that is this case, there was one piece I kept getting stuck on. That's the cell phone. You were waiting at the airport for a phone call from Agent Hick's cell phone. Or at least, that's what you told me. But Agent Hick's cell phone could not be found at the crime scene. I suspect if we were to find the phone, it would lead us to the killer. And if the victim fell to his death from that height, wouldn't his phone break as well? Okay. Then you'll have no problem calling the phone then. It's up in the flight attendant's room, okay. It's 10 arrows.
Objection!
Okay, when the killer went to steal the key card, they conveniently stashed the cell phone in Miss Tadeo's locker at the same time.
Objection!
That is too much of a theory. So the only voice that sings the truth is Evans. This is the one bird we cannot ignore. Who's ignoring me? Please don't ignore me! What should I do? Francisca's right. I can't offer baseless conjectures at this point. Alright. Why did the culprit take the cell phone from Agent Hicks? Must have something very incriminating on or in it.
Hold it!
You have to figure out why the killer took the phone. Inside this phone lies the final piece of incriminating evidence that will point us to her killer. We need to examine it in more detail. Okay. So the LCD's broken. Without a screen you can't even place a call for this. Okay. What about the battery? that's broken too. Exactly was agent explained to preserve the crime scene of a smurgling. A smurgling. I'm making up words now. This cell phone, can it take pictures? Of course it can. This looks like a very similar model to my own. And mine can take photos just fine. Okay. Do you think Agent X could have taken some pictures with this? In particular, pictures as evidence for his smuggling case. I'd say there may be some very inconvenient photos here for a killer smuggler. Oh yeah. No, you may not.
Objection!
His phone still rang when I called it, meaning that only the LCD screens are broken. Which means the phone itself, other than the screens, is fine. Okay, so this is the cargo hold without the statue. No, we're not done yet. We can't be. Is there really nothing in this photo that we can use? The suitcases, perhaps? The fact that all of the suitcases are here in this photo is odd. Agent X was still alive at the time. Okay, fair enough. These boxes were moved as well. And there's also the bed sheets. The bed sheets are confusing me. Oh, what's different between bed and bed? Okay. Yeah, those boxes weren't there. Or aren't there, I should say. They're cargo ship from Borginia to Jingfa. Okay. One cluster of boxes is written in Borginian. It says cloth. Okay. He left us with a piece of evidence after all. Okay. Striking piece to find out whose killer is. Borginian cargo in this piece of evidence. Okay. I presume the cloth.
Take that!
Okay. I mean, that's conjecture more than anything else. That guy has a very punchable face. Which one? Edgeworth? Or do you mean, or do you mean Zig Blanc? To be fair, I agree. Although, to be fair, most of them have very punchable faces. You're frantic, you don't care if the box is in English or Borginian, so why didn't you go for the other ones?
Objection!
The killer would have opened this box first, the bed sheets.
Take that!
Killer didn't want anyone to know that the real scene of the crime was his cargo hold, so he was afraid to leave signs that the box for the sheets had been opened. However, the Borginian cloth, well, that's a horse of a different colour. The killer knew that it was going to be unloaded, yes. The only Borginian reader on board who can make such a calculated decision is Cammy Beale. What is that freeze frame? Punchable face, yeah. Would you say that the bear has a punchable face? I would say Cammy Beale's got a punchable face, but this screenshot, it looks like she's already been punched in the face. I just call it how it is. It'd be very easy for us to confirm if any of the boxes were sealed. All we'd have to do is contact the Zenfar authorities in time. Okay. We may even find other evidence to incriminate our killer within those boxes. It's not a crack pipe. That bear looks like it was caught doing something inappropriate. As opposed to... No, I'm never going there. Those are big bubbles. Oh, you mean the actual bubbles? Okay, yeah. I brought him here. He started taking pictures. I couldn't be found out. I was scared. I was in trouble. Yeah, that's what she meant. Okay. Okay. I just wanted to say how much I appreciate everything you did. Thank you very much. And as a token of my gratitude, here's a $1,200 piece of shit suitcase. I'm joking. Although, knowing this game, it wouldn't fucking surprise me. You know I was joking, right? Like, actually joking. I'm sure it will serve you well. Oh, gumshoe! We here at Galileo Airlines are always ready to serve. I don't know what the hell that voice was, but yeah. I must bid you farewell. May all your skies be blue, no matter where. I think I need to go to bed. Yeah. I'm pulling my own cami here. Speak for yourself. My day was filled with earthquakes, elevators, and false charges. All in a day's work, really. And yeah, that's the point. Where did Franny go? She's filling out some customs paperwork for her departure. She's not staying. Always really busy, sir. She's been flying from country to country to chase down some leads regarding her case. Can you cancel the car I had you reserve earlier? But, yes, but why? Yep, you're not escaping that easy. It clearly. A mean bitch with a sick aim with a painful whip. Until only a little while ago, I was but a wretched mutt who was always losing to you. Damn. Hit the nail on the head. A dancing Piero living her life on the name and fame of her invincible father built. What? Yeah, but he also cheated and killed, so, Okay. Now that I don't doubt. Plus, there is another agent in this case with me. Oh? He's a star among Interpol agents and has the highest successful arrest rates. Okay. Who knows, you may even run into him one day. Oh, interesting. You'll understand soon enough. The fight has only just begun. I'll be back in this country soon enough. And when I am, you can be sure I'll pay you back in full. Give us some warning before you come back. We'll put on body armor. Chainmail or something. I can finally rest easy knowing I won't have to watch out for a whip. Oh, don't be so sure. I want to thank you for all your help and cooperation. Okay. How much did he cut his salary by? Yeah. Okay. Regular speed's fine. And thus I solved the first case upon my arrival home, even though it's the second of the game. Franziska von Karma, the smuggling route she was after. The leaders of that ring had already put their trump card into play. And the players on the other side of this war. They would begin to make themselves known through the next incident. I called who knows how many times earlier, but I couldn't get through. Ah, have you forgotten my voice, Miles, my boy? My boy? Ernest Amano? Ah, so you do remember me. I know it's rather sudden, but I can't ask this of anyone else. There's been an incident, Miles. My son, he's been kidnapped. And that's the end of that chapter. Hey, Turnabout Airlines. For completing episode 2 without using story mode. Sure, I'll save my progress. Fuck it. Alright. I will play a tiny bit of this, just as a bit of a, what's the word I'm looking for? I've completely blanked on what the word is, but let me give you a wee bit of a preview of the teaser cliffhanger. That's the word I was thinking of. Yeah, let's see what kind of shenanigans we're going to get ourselves into the next time we pick this game up. That's my problem. With the gaudy suitcase. And that's all you're getting. Because that's all there is to it at the moment. So, let's bring this one to a close. Actually went on a bit later than I was expecting, because I did say that to Alyssa the other night that 11 o'clock was always going to be my cutoff for this one. But yes, I definitely want to give special shout outs to Big War, to Bach for the follows, Alyssa for the resubs and the biddies, Mysterious Isara for the raid, And just anyone else that's swung by here, just say hi and just being awesome, 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 awesome people. Anyway, let's say we find somebody to raid, shall we? Who've we got? No ad block. I don't care. I really don't care about ad block. Let's see. I may just have to fucking pick someone, honestly. Alright, I tell you what, let's give this one to Bossy. It's been a while since I've raided him. It's been a while since he's been live at the same time that I've been live, so you know what? Let's give it to Bossy. I completely forgot to see what he was even doing. Completely forgot to see what he was even doing. Champions of North, Realms of EverQuest. I'd be lying if I said I knew what that was all about, but well, I'm sure the man, the myth, the legend of the forest will be able to tell us eventually. But yes, thank you all so very much for stopping by. Stay safe, stay awesome. You're all wonderful people, and yeah, remember, folks. It's been a while since I've had to do one of these. But yeah, remember, folks, if you ever find yourself having to get rid of, like having to acquiesce to. I'm so tired I can't even make a coherent sentence. Remember, folks, sleep. Preferably not on the job, but sleep. Can't even be able to learn a thing or two otherwise. Take care, folks.